I really do like pain, being dominated, being choked.
So who cares? Why not do your own thing and let them say what they want?
What's up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Friday Night Mail. And yes, I am using my shittier fucking lens. Not the lens from last video, but the lens from the video before last about my Instagram page. I don't know, it's just like a worse lens. It bothers me, but I couldn't fucking bring myself to take the one off of my streaming setup because I just want all around good quality, but in order to do so, I'd have to pay like another fucking like $1,500 for another one of my favorite lenses. Other than that, I'm happy to be here. I'm wearing my Jigglypuff hat, so you know, that obviously denotes that I'm like super fucking happy. Or maybe I'm feigning being so. You'll never know. This week's F&M winner is Jeff C. Congratulations, Jeff C. I hope you enjoy your $25 Amazon gift card. I haven't even emailed you yet, so there's no possible way you could have gotten back to me yet. But whenever you do, I hope you appreciate it and have a little bit of fun with it. Let's go ahead and get into these wonderful, amazing fucking packages that you guys have sent me. Starting with, not least, because I fucking love letters. This is a letter from Jason. Jason says, "Dear Tara, as I stated last week, I know it has been a while since I sent you a letter, but I did not realize how long it has been, as you did not recognize me. Now I completely get it. I know I am one of many, many people who admires the fantastic Tara Babcock. I think the last time we corresponded, I was trying to help you with your tax situation. I remember you. Now I remember. I emailed a good friend of mine at the IRS and sent you the information for what he recommended. As you did not respond, I assumed you had resolved the matter. I know you were extremely busy. As I mentioned in my note with the book, the hurricanes in Florida affected me tremendously, and I spent most of the year fighting with insurance companies." Ugh, that's like a fucking nightmare. That's like almost the worst part. Like not actually the worst part, but it's like kicking someone while they're down. I wish they could make that process like extremely easy. I always just like don't document anything and hope that nothing like that happens to me. You're a good reminder that I should be prudent with my shit. Then when another one hit, I spent that time helping my fellow Floridians who need assistance. But I always made the time to watch one of my favorite YouTubers. Aww. That'd be funny if he was like PewDiePie after. As for what I did when the power was out, I will let you use your imagination. I loved the episode showing you moving and lamented when you had the trouble with the terrible house and the landlord, while also enjoying your poolside chats with Brycey. Lastly, I'm very sorry to hear about your friend. However, even though I haven't even talked about that publicly. I actually made a video that's on my YouTube channel, but it's not out yet, just to let you know. However, I'm fine. And then he says, however, even through all these ups and downs, you still continue to be tough with a bold T, ardent, A, resilient, R, and acquiescing to anything life throws at you and beating it back champ we all love. I hope your birthday, holiday season, and New Year's was tremendous. A huge fan, Jason. P.S. It really hit home that you did not remember me when you asked me to remark in the comment section what I think about your content. As for that, you are still an awesome." Oh, I am sorry that I didn't remember you. Usually when someone is just like text, it's a little bit hard for me to remember them specifically, but all you have to do is just remind me of something that you said, because I'm a very visual person. So like if you had an image, like a face that was attached to you, I would much more easily be able to remember like who you are forever, even if you didn't do anything relevant, which you very much did. Thank you for the letter. And in regards to why I didn't respond back to you, it probably was because I got the CPA and everything was kind of finished, or was that the year before? I can't remember. But either way, when people send me messages, I'll either respond to them or I don't, but I promise you that I always read them and appreciate them very much. If you do have Discord, I would love to see you on there, or just continue posting in my comment section. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. I don't really do emails that much as like personal correspondence back to forth, because I try my best to keep it very business oriented and like notifications about bills and stuff, and I kind of hate it when people email me for stuff that isn't like support on my Patreon or some kind of rewards that go into a specific folder. I'm trying to be organized, because if I'm not, the chaos will take over, and nobody wants the chaos Tara to take over. It's happened before, it's not pretty. By the way, Tara Babcock merch, oh my god, I'm gonna be doing a video soon. I've actually decided I'm gonna be doing the video laying down on one of the new blankets, whereas it looks like I'm standing up, but I'm actually laying down on a blanket, defying gravity, because the blankets are so fucking pretty. We've got a manila. I think I got a bunch of stuff from Robert. So anything that doesn't have some kind of notification, I'm gonna assume is from Robert. Oh shit, dude. Hi Tara, enjoy your gift from Robert. Oh, what'd I tell you? I called it. It's a little mini ghosts and Pac-Man. Oh my god. Wait, what? There's something hard inside with authentic sound effects, but how? It doesn't work. Oh, the Pac-Man's really cute. It works! Authentic! Whoa! Totally authentic. I love it. Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate it. They are very cute. Thank you, Robert. By the way, guys, I'm gonna put the timestamp down in the description if I remember as to when you can go skip ahead and just listen to. No way! I'm gonna assume this is from Robert, but it is a big soot sprite and a small soot sprite. This is gonna be Eve, and when we get a baby cat when Eve is much older. I've decided that when she gets really old, I wanna get her a kitten because I feel like that makes older cats feel better, and it makes them feel like that maternal instinct and gives them kind of like a reason to live again. I don't, that sounds really macabre, but I don't mean it that way. Very fucking cool. This is actually like a hair tie. I could legit put the soot sprite in my hair. There we go. Aw, this one's not a hair tie. That's dumb. I was gonna put the other one like somewhere over here. There we go. We've got 2 other packages, then we've got a box, then we've got another box that's even bigger, and I didn't have the foresight to think about how putting this stuff on here, I'm gonna have to move it later. And then we have 4 questions, 2 of which are kind of combined. Oh, yes! I bet this is from Robert because I'm sensing a theme here. It's a plushy theme, which is like my favorite thing ever, so I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. He's so cute. I forget what these are called, but these are the ones that you like. Are these the ones that when you're in the mining area, let's say of like Mario 3 or something, or Mario World? One of the 2 or both. You're in like the underground area and you kick them and then they like go and they keep going forever. Not, you know, cause you can like you can kill the turtles, right? But you can't kill these fuckers by just like shooting them with the fire and shit, right? But he is adorable and he has the red eyes because he's like underground where there's like no light or something, I think. I would assume. Ooh, what is this? This is that hoodie I wanted. Oh my God. Okay, this is a really cute hoodie. I don't wear these types of things often because I feel like until I get like a super fucking small waist, they don't look good on me with the big titties. But I plan on eventually wearing them. This is a hoodie. Oh my God, the fucking shit's blown out. Well, what it says on it, and I'll show you with Vlad, it says, me, sarcastic, never. This is more of a shirt that pertains to Jay, but I feel like I'm also very sarcastic, just not as much as him. You know, it's like when you know someone really personally that fits something better than you, even though you fit it as well, you're like, this shouldn't be for me, but I don't think honestly he would fit into it. We'll try this on at the end. I'm assuming this is from Robert. Thank you, Robert. Guys, if you send me something and you think that it's gonna be in the next F&M, most likely these days it will probably be in the F&M after the one that you think your stuff will be in because I'm trying to get things done early. Okay, let's open this. Like, I thought it was breakable and I'm assuming it might be breakable. Sounds like legit glass. Like, what is it? No way! Hi Tara, enjoy your gift from Robert. I was just looking at buying more of these. This is so cool. It's a cat treat jar for Eve. Open it up. It's gonna have cat treats inside of it. This is awesome. And then there's another one that hopefully isn't broken. Yeah, I think it actually broke. God damn it. Oh, it actually looks like it's just a little bit broken on the edges there. It's not all the way broken, so we're good, I think. Oh my God, it's broken in a lot of different places. Look at this. If you guys are like handier than I am, is there anything I could like seal these cracks with? Like I could put a little bit of glue and then I could like paint over it with like a clear like lacquer, but it's supposed to look like this. And it says for cats on the nice list only. I don't want people to spend money on me or me to spend money on myself or anyone to spend money ever and get something fucking broken. If you want, you can actually put in a claim, Robert, and I'll send you like pictures of it so that you can actually like get your money back or something. I don't know. They'll probably just give you your money back. Since it was a gift, they don't expect the recipient of the gift to send it back. You might as well get like a free product. Okay, we've got one more box. Oh, this is my Adam and Eve stuff. You guys get to see firsthand. I'm not gonna give too much insight into what we got this month, but we do have some lingerie. So expect an Adam and Eve video very soon. Ooh, we've got a panty vibe. This goes inside of a panty. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into the Q&A portion. Then we'll stick this on real quick and I'll show you how I am obviously like never sarcastic because like why would I be? That's like so silly. So the first 2 questions pertain to books. The first question is from Mr. Sammy K98. He says, you are so beautiful. I enjoy watching your reactions to all the gifts you get. What specifically do you like to read? And then followed up by the second question that is from Anon. I think it's like anonymous. Question. What are your top 3 most favorite books and why? So I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret that's gonna make me seem like such a fucking normie, but I'm not really a book person. The last 3 books I read were The Communist Manifesto, Nicomachean Ethics, and first year into psychology book. It was a textbook about evolutionary psychology. I basically just read for information. I don't read for leisure or to like let my mind wander. As I said earlier in this video, I'm a a very visual person. So for me, especially growing up with video games, my pastime when I want to just chill, relax, or enjoy some all-encompassing adventure and long, beautiful, deep story, I definitely don't turn to books, I turn to video games. Not only do I see video games as a deeper platform with visuals, a good story writing system, good gameplay, and it can like develop my brain and work on my dexterity and all of that stuff. It basically just makes me all around a better person to play video games, in my opinion, and that's why it's so shocking that people put them down so much. It's basically just like an older generation not really understanding the benefits that video games can have, aside from just being fun. Literally, they made up a word called gamifying, which like businesses use and like everything uses when they want to persuade someone to do something. They gamify things, so it makes it feel like a game. So obviously, any like benefits you get from the game are also gonna be kind of overshadowed. This is like making my head fall off. So back to what I was saying. When I read, I basically just read for pure information, like boring shit. So yeah, I don't really have any favorite books. When I was younger in elementary school, there was this like situation where you would have to read these small little pamphlet type books, kind of as big as the Communist Manifesto. If you haven't seen it, it's like pretty thin, it's like a pamphlet. And you would read through these books and they were sorted by ability. So it would be like first grade reading level, second grade reading level. And then I read up to like, I think like the 11th grade pamphlets when I was in 5th grade or something like that. And that was the only time I remember like really pushing myself to read fiction, because I'm always just like a nonfiction reader. Or I would read, if I had to read, like really shitty teen dramas, and I wouldn't consider any of those to be like my favorite book. There was one called Dreamland that was about some like cheerleader girl that got beat by her boyfriend, and I romanticized the shit out of that. I was like, I love this guy, oh my god. And then there was one about smack, where a girl and her boyfriend were like really into doing smack. And that's basically all I remember from like my creative reading life. Oh, I'd also like to know if anyone like feels the same way about books. I feel like so many people love books because they think it makes them look smart to be sitting down and reading a book. Or like someone will be like, I challenge my mind every night with reading leisurely in bed. And it's like, why don't you just like play a video game? Like something like Final Fantasy, way deeper in my opinion than any fucking book, Catcher in the Rye bullshit. I read all that shit too. I don't like to visualize and like do my take on it or what it's supposed to be in my head. I would rather read words to make myself smarter, not for leisure. Okay, the next question is from Broski287, and he says, question, do you ever do any bondage or kinky things in your personal life? I feel like it's kind of rare for people to do it when it's not a porn, but I think it's pretty hot. So I like to try a lot of things, and in my life I have tried a lot of things. The only thing that I do consistently, like always in bed, is the power dynamic of dominant and submissive, or like dominant and brat. Brat would be like submissive, but also kind of a brat, you know, like I don't just like go with it. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, you know, like that kind of thing. But that's basically the only thing that I do. Oh, also pain. And I'll like occasionally do some bondage. I'm not into BDSM or roleplay really, like legit BDSM and roleplay where you have a safe word and all that stuff. I would rather it be more raw. It takes the rawness out of it. But I really do like pain, being dominated, being choked, hair pulled, all that stuff. That's a common thing in my bedroom. But actually using like utensils aside from just like a masturbator when mutual masturbation or something, I don't really do that much. I have tried a lot of it though, and occasionally I will do it for like a special occasion, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I have sex like almost every day, so I can't be like getting out the 2-hour-long chops every single time, you know? Oh, and lingerie, occasionally I'll do that, but not too often because I don't know. I don't like fucking up my lingerie, you know? My lingerie is for shooting. I don't want it like full of cum and holes, okay? Is that too much to ask? Todd Wallace says, hi Tara, question for Fan Mail Friday. Oh, now it's Fan Mail Friday, is it? Did you ever get into games like Gran Turismo or try a flight simulator since you've had all that computing power for gaming? Love all that you do. I've never played a flight simulator, mainly because I don't like first person stuff. I get really fucking dizzy. There was this game on PS1 that I loved called Jumping Flash. I don't know if you guys have ever played it. It's a first person game where you're like a little mechanical bunny or some shit. It's hard for me to remember because I haven't played it for so long. But you like jump and you literally, it's like first person. It's the most dizzyfying game ever. But I played it a lot until I wanted to puke. And then as I got older, the motion sickness stuff got worse. Like it actually used to not be that bad. That was the only game that would make me sick. I would play the fuck out of like GoldenEye and stuff, and I had no problem. But as for racing games like Gran Turismo, yeah, I played Gran Turismo, I played Driver, I played Need for Speed. I played a lot of racing games, like especially Mario Kart, but I never played them super seriously. It was only like when I had friends over or something. So when I stopped having a lot of friends over and I was just playing alone, or I was playing with Jane, it's like a 2-player thing, couch co-op or online, I kind of stopped playing racing games. I feel like racing games and fighting games are two genres cameras that personally for me, just personally for me, I know there's like an e-sport around fighting games. I mean, I went to fucking, what's it called last year? Evo. But for me, that's more of like fun, chill, play with friends type of thing, and less of like a challenging, deep thing. Obviously, it can be very challenging when you're playing with an arcade cabinet fucking controller thing and you know all of the moves and you've memorized it and you're not a button masher like me. It's very deep and very hard, but for me, I just don't see it like that. So I never really got into it like alone. Oh my god, that's all the questions. Yay! Let's try this shirt on. Let's go ahead and get naked. Woohoo. I feel like this is gonna be tighter on me than I initially suspected. Oh, gotta get this over my titty. I can't get it over my titty. But this fits perfect. C-shirt. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed. You can check out my Patreon if you want to support and get Fan Service Friday. And you can check out my merch, TaraBabcockMerch.com. That's the link that you don't want to use because you want to use the one down in the description that gives you like free shipping, 50% off. I don't know. It has a promo code attached to it. So just click that, then go anywhere in the store. I love you guys. Have a happy fucking weekend. I will see you in the next episode of Friday Fan Tara Mail or whatever you guys want to call it, because fuck it, I don't play Magic anymore. All right, guys, I love you. Bye.